ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This woman that I'm going to speak about has been an inspiration during the formative period of Sikh history due to her dedication in doing seva and her humility. The one I'm speaking about is Bibi Pani Ji. Bibi Pani Ji, in her life, she has shown us on how to do seva, how to do parupkar on other people without asking anything in return. Or even if it causes pain or some kind of suffering towards us, it's okay as long as we can see peace in other people's life, as long as other people are happy, and as long as we can serve other people. Bibi Pani Ji is one of the reasons why our Sikh history from the time of Guru Amar Das Ji until Guru Gobind Singh Ji is such. She is one of the main reasons because of the gift that she asked from Guru Amar Das Ji, which I will share later in this video. Bibi Pani Ji is the daughter of Guru Amar Das Ji, the mother of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, the wife of Guru Ram Das Ji, and she has relation as a grandmother, as a great-grandmother, as a great-great-grandmother until Guru Gobind Singh Ji and the Char Sahibzade. Bibi Pani Ji, as a daughter of Guru Amar Das Ji, she served Guru Amar Das Ji not just like a father, but as a Satguru. Gurbani says, Seva karta hoye nehkami, tisko hot prapat swami. How did Bibi Pani Ji did seva? Seva karta hoye nehkami. She did seva such, nehkami, without having any wishes or without having any desire in her heart. That's how she did seva. Seva karta hoye nehkami, tisko hot prapat swami. But without asking anything in return, without having any desire, tisko hot prapat swami. She has got Paramatma themselves in the form of her father, in the form of Guru Amar Das Ji, in the form of Guru Ram Das Ji, in the form of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. That's how Tanna Bibi Pani Ji is. Bibi Pani Ji did seva of Guru Amar Das Ji. It's so interesting, Sangat Ji, because Bibi Pani Ji, she has 3 other siblings, 2 brothers and 1 more sister. But despite that, Sangat Ji, Bibi Pani Ji spent her whole life doing seva of her father. This shows us, this proves to us that a son and a daughter can equally do seva of their parents. Despite having 2 brothers, Baba Mohan Ji and Baba Mohri Ji, still Bibi Pani Ji stayed on, even after she got married by Jetha Ji, which then became Guru Ram Das Ji, and Bibi Pani Ji. Both of them stayed on in Govindwal Sahib and did seva of Guru Amar Das Ji. And she did seva no less than a son would do seva of a father and a mother. There are 3 teachings that are associated with Bibi Pani Ji, which I would like to share with you in this video. By applying these teachings in our life, Sangat Ji, so many arguments, so many fights, wars that happen in this world could be avoided, even resolved, if we apply these teachings in our life. Sangat Ji, it does not mean that these teachings that was given at that time of Bibi Pani Ji is not practical now. As I mentioned earlier as well, teachings, values, qualities, virtues, they are constant. They do not change. They still apply back then, and they still apply now, and they will still apply in the future. What are these 3 teachings related to Bibi Pani Ji? The 10 Pabbe, because her name starts with the Pabba, Pani. So the 3 teachings given to Bibi Pani Ji also starts with Pabbe. And these 3 Pabbe are Pulli, Pala and Pana. I'm going to share with you what these 3 teachings mean and how Bibi Pani Ji has applied these teachings in her life and how we too can apply them in our life as well. The first Pabba, Pulli. We might have used this term whenever we speak Punjabi in our household. Oh, maitho bhul ho gaya. Meri galti hai. Main bhul gi. In this sense, it means that we are showing humility. We are being humble. Not to put our self-esteem low, but this is different. This is being humble. This is seeing yourself, realizing and making yourself the tour of other people, the tour of your family members, the tour of the Sikhs that you serve. Pulli shows that a Sikh should always be humble with the quality of humility, Sangatji. So many disagreements, fights, arguments can be resolved, can be avoided. How did Bibi Pani ji did her seva? Like I mentioned earlier, seva kart hoye nehkami, tisko hot prapat swami. She was an inspiration during her time in Govindwal Sahib because of her humility. She got married to Pai Jethaji, who at that time was so poor, they had nothing, they had no money, they had no family to call their own except for their Nani ji. Even despite that, Bibi Pani ji, she stayed as humble as she was. Even being a daughter of a guru, she stayed humble. She and her husband Pai Jethaji, both of them did seva in the construction of the Bolli side. Both of them did seva together. Now, there are some people as well, while being a prince or a princess, a daughter or a son to the king, they would say, why do I need to work? Just like the sons of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Why do I need to work? I am the son of a guru. People should serve me. But that was not accepted in the house of the Guru. Bibi Pani ji did seva with such humility, even being a daughter of Guru Amar Das ji. And she spent her whole life doing seva this way. Gurbani says, Mitt bol hai, never chal hai, sejai rave patar, sobavanti sohagni, jin gur ka het apar. What are the qualities of a soul bride? Mitt bol hai, sweet speech. You can see, you can realize, you can sense humbleness in one's speech. Never chal hai, in one's actions, how one is humble in their actions. Mittha bol hai, never chal hai, sejai rave patar. And these are the ways, with sweet speech, with humbleness in your action, in your way of life, you can enjoy Paramatma. Paramatma becomes happy with us. Then, what do we call these soul brides? Sobavanti Suhagni, Jin Gur ka het apar. And those soul brides who have prem, love for Paramatma, they are called Sobavanti, virtuous. Sohagni, beautiful, happy soul brides. This is the quality of Bibi Pani ji. She was a Sobavanti and a Sohagni as well. Her way of life was full of humility. Now Sangaji, how can we relate it to our time now? I've often asked this question to myself. How is it that household, family unit, family constitution now is different to the family back then? Why is it now that despite being in a family of 3 to 4 members, there are still arguments, there are still fights, there's so many divorce cases happening? And I ask myself, during the time of the Guru, or during the time of my great-grandparents, my grandparents, were there also divorce cases? Were there also arguments, fights happening in our family? And how is it that back then, in a family of 15 to 20 members, everybody could still stay in harmony? And as I was reading the life of Bibi Pani ji, I came to understand that it's because every family member, they had humility in them. They were able to tolerate each other through that humility. But now, in a small family, we start having petty arguments. Who didn't throw the rubbish? Who left the door open? Why didn't you pay the bills? Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? And because we become angry, and from a place of ego, we start arguing to prove ourselves right or to prove other people wrong. But Sangaji, let me ask you this question. Which path is better? In our life, every day we come at a crossroad where we have to make a choice. Now when these kind of situations come, We have a choice to make. We can either take the path of humility just like Bibi Pani ji and perhaps avoid argument, avoid misunderstanding, avoid making relationships sour and weak. Or we can take the path where we want to prove ourselves right, we demand to be respected, and perhaps start having arguments, fights, and relationships become sour. This is a choice we make daily. And that is the quality of uli that we can apply in our daily life. Sangaji, I've also experimented this in my life as well, and it does work. But it doesn't mean that you do it one day and stop. It has to be consistent. Only then other family members will see this change as well, and perhaps they too will pick this up, especially children, which is so important to teach this value to our children. The second pala, which is so important. And it was because of this pala, like I mentioned earlier, our Sikh history is now because of this. Pala, what does pala mean? Pala means to do good to others, to think about the well-being of other people. Even if we might end up suffering or we might end up being in pain, but if it's for the benefit of other people, if we can serve other people and perhaps give them some peace in their life or give them happiness, then it's still pala. Even to do pala to bad people as well, Gurbani says that we should do it. How? Farida bure da pala kar, gussa man na handaye. Do pala, do good to even those who do bad to you as well. Bhai Gurdas ji explains this beautifully. They say in Var 20, Pauri number 11, they tell us how a tree, a drakta, does pala to this world. A drakta bears flowers, bears fruit. And when it bears fruit, the branches bend downwards in humility. That's one. Second, a tree gives out oxygen for us, for humans, and never asks anything in return. It gives us fruit, it gives us flowers. Third, that same tree is chopped down by an axe to make a ship. It doesn't complain. It doesn't curse the humans. It doesn't curse the axe that chops it down. And when the ship is made, the same ship is made to carry iron that is used to make axe to chop down more trees. Imagine that, Sangaji. You have to serve those as well who might end up hurting you. That is what a tree does. And Bhai Gurdas ji tells us in their Pauri, they tell us, Aap pala, sab jag pala. Listen to this carefully, Sangaji. Aap pala, sab jag pala, pala pala sabna kar dekha. आप बुरा सब जग बुरा सबको बुरा बुरे दे लेखे. It's so amazing that this itself is what law of attraction all is. Apala, when there is good in us, when all we think about is good, is the well-being of others, sab jag pala, then we end up seeing that same goodness in other people as well. Apala, andar jado sada pala ਚੰਗੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੋ ਸਭ ਜਗ ਭਲਾ. Then when we look at other people, when we look at our family members, our partners, our parents, our children, ਸਭ ਜਗ ਭਲਾ, then we can see that same goodness in them as well. But then what's the opposite? ਆਪ ਬੁਰਾ ਸਭ ਜਗ ਬੁਰਾ. But when there's only bura, when there's only bad intentions in our mind, when we always think that, oh, this person is so mean, this person is so bad towards me, no one is good, sab jag bura, then we see everyone as bad. Then we think that everyone else has bad intentions as well. Sabko bura, bure de lekhe. We see everyone as bad, and what do we end up having? Bure de lekhe. We end up having just bad deeds in our accounts. Bhai Gurdas ji speaks of this as well. How did Bibi Pani ji apply this quality of Pala in her life. Bibi Pani ji, as she did so much seva of Guru Amar Das ji, we know the sakhi of that one day when Guru Amar Das ji was meditating, doing Bhakti, sitting on their manji sahib, and one leg of that manji sahib was about to break. And Bibi Pani ji saw this, and quickly, without even thinking twice, she put her hand underneath to support the manji sahib. And so much time was spent, but Bibi Pani ji did not even make a sound, and her hand was bleeding. When Guru Amar Das ji woke up from their samadhi and saw that Bibi Pani ji was bending down, supporting the manji sahib, and her hand was bleeding, Guru Amar Das ji then was so happy, was so satisfied with the seva that Bibi Pani ji did, and asked her to ask for something. Kuch mangala putri, ask her something. And Bibi Pani ji did not ask anything for herself. She asked one thing from Guru Amar Das ji. She said, "This is my humble benti. Please let the Gurgaddi to remain in our family. That all the Guru Sahiban after you should be from our family." Now someone who might have just heard this might say that, oh, that's a bit selfish for wanting the Gurgaddi to remain in your own family, which is why we end up judging people without knowing the whole story. When Bibi Pani ji asked for the Gurgaddi to remain in the family, there was a reason behind it, and it was for Pala of the whole world. Guru Amar Das ji asked, "Do you know what you're asking for, Pani ji? Do you know what you're asking for? It's not an easy wish." And Bibi Pani ji says, "I do. I do, Guruji. I know that in the future, when the next Gurus are going to sit on the Gaddi, there's going to be so much Shahidi that the Gurus are going to suffer a lot for the Sikhs, for the Hindus. That these Gurus, they will have to give their life to protect other people. And because of this, Guruji, I do not want other family members, I do not want other families, I do not want other mothers, other daughters, other sisters, others' wives to go through this pain. Because to see one's husband, one's brother, father to be sacrificed is not an easy pain to go through. And for this, Guruji, I do this benti to please allow the Gurgaddi to remain in the family, so that it is my family who will take in all the pain for the Pala, for the good of the Sikhs and others as well." And Guru Amar Das ji was so satisfied that Bibi Pani ji again once more did not ask anything for herself, but she has done Pala for this whole world. Sangat ji, because of the ardas of Bibi Pani ji, the benti of Bibi Pani ji, the Sikh history that we now have is as such because of the ardas that Bibi Pani ji did. Her son, her grandson, her great-great-grandson are all shaheeds in her family. And because of that beautiful history, we now have Khalsa Panth. Look at the parupkar Bibi Pani ji did. And as a woman, she was able to cause this revolution to happen. She was able to cause this change to happen, just for the benefit, for the good, for the well-being of other people. And while she asked for this, she knew that now the path is going to consist of so much pain and suffering. But she accepted the Pana, she accepted the Hukam of Vaheguruji, which leads us to the third Pabba, which is Pana. Pana means to accept the hukam of Vaheguru Ji, to accept that whatever is happening is in the will of Vaheguru. And once we're able to accept that whatever is happening is in the hukam of Paramatma, hukme andar sabko bahar hukam na koi, that everybody is working within the hukam of Vaheguru, then it's so much easier, Sangaji, for us to go through pain, for us to go through suffering. Because at that point we understand that whatever I'm going through is not permanent, it's temporary. In Gurbani we read, Jaye puchho suhagni vahe kini bati sah paiye. Go and ask those suhagan, vahe kini bati sah paiye, in which way have you obtained Paramatma? And the answer, Jo kich kare, so pala kar maniye, hikmat hukam chikaiye. Jo kich kare, whatever Paramatma does, so pala kar maniye, take it to be good. Accept it that it's happening in the will and the hukam of Vaheguru Ji. Hikmat hukam chikaye, and renounce your own chalakiness, renounce your own tricks. That is when we are able to understand the hukam of Vaheguru Ji, just like how Bibi Pani Ji did. She applied these three pabbe in her life, Puli, Pala and Pana. And Sangaji, if we too can apply these three teachings in our life, think about how much positivity can spread in this world. If we start thinking well-being, if we start thinking about the well-being of others, there'll be less to no hatred in this world. There'll be less to no fights, wars and arguments in this world. Everybody will be thinking about doing good to other people. And look at what good Bibi Pani Ji did for all of us. The Panth that we see now. Just like how Bibi Pani Ji served Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Ram Das Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji her whole life. That's how Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Char Sahibzade, which is from her family lineage, served the whole Panth and gave up their own life. And we are sitting here, Sangaji, because of that sacrifice. Always remember that. And Bibi Pani Ji being a mother to Guru Arjan Dev Ji, even when Guru Arjan Dev Ji was going to Lahore because of the orders of Guru Ram Das Ji, Bibi Pani Ji gave the same teachings to her son and said that never forsake Vaheguru, never forget Vaheguru, and always stay within the hukam of Paramatma. And don't be like your brother Prithi Chand, who only cares about himself. And don't be like your brother Mahadev, who doesn't even care at all. Be one who serves other people. But also be able to inspire other people by our own action and words as well. And now we can see how Guru Arjan Dev Ji became Shahidan de Sartaj. And how after that all our Guru Sahiban took on and followed the step of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. And now we are so proud. We are so grateful to call ourselves Sikhs of the Guru. So I urge you, Sangaji, try to implement this Tanapabbe in your life as well. Puli, Pala and Pana, and see the changes that takes place in your life by applying these teachings. I hope we are inspired by the life of Bibi Pani Ji, and always remember that it was through the Ardas, the Benti of Bibi Pani Ji, that we have the Khalsa Panth that we see now before our eyes. In the next video, Sangaji, we are going to explore the life of Mata Gujri Ji. Mata Gujri Ji has gone through so much pain and suffering in her life. She has seen Shahidi happening before her eyes in her own family. And how, as a woman, she still stayed calm and composed, and she still remained in Sahaj Avastha, and how we can learn from that. So please forgive me for any mistakes I've made. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.